pay the claims as submitted, approve the treasurer's report for March 2024. Dale?
Second.
And Nick?
Bucher,
Yes.
Johnson,
Yes.
Smith,
Yes.
Lees,
Yes.
Tiller,
Yes.
Wolf,
Abstain.
Aaron.
Yes.
Item agenda 2, approve the minutes of the April 2nd, 2024 regular council meeting.
Mayor,
Yes.
Lola caught an error. I had in there that I had nothing about Nick Smith. He wasn't there, he wasn't absent, his name wasn't in there. So that's been
It was
corrected.
in the ether.
Like
Yeah.
a little child.
So that's been corrected.
That's how I felt.
So,
So as amended.
as amended.
That's a minute.
That was Trent, is that right? Trent
Trent and
And I'll say.
and Corey.
Corey. Johnson,
Yes.
Smith,
Yes.
Lees,
Yes.
Tiller,
Yes.
Wolf,
Abstain.
Harrington,
Yes.
and Bucher.
Yes.
Public forum, open or close. No agenda items, we'll go straight to open discussion with our new seating format. I'm gonna start with Natalie.
Nothing from me.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Chief. My mother's a soccer game.
Right. First thing we did promote, Lynn Rodewald as sergeant today, so that's exciting for us. He'll start April 21st as his new duties. Also, this week is telecommunication, National Telecommunication Public Safety Week, so for all our dispatchers. And then also we will have a ceremony for this Officer Memorial Day on May 15th at 11 o'clock at North Park Assembly. You are all invited. So,
What, May
15th.
15th?
Other than that, that's all I got.
Okay, thank you, Chief. Chris?
Nothing.
Dane?
Natalie did let us know that the legislature passed legislation allowing people to talk at our meetings, all of our meetings, all the time, if they so choose. So our public policy has been changed to reflect that.
I didn't hear you.
So the legislature has changed the Open Meetings Act so that we can no longer limit people. We can't say you've spoken at too many meetings. So we can't limit it anymore. People can talk at every meeting.
Can we still limit?
For public
During
forum.
public forum?
Yeah, you can limit the time and you can,
You have to have a public forum on
but
your
you have to
agenda.
have a public forum.
But you limit the time and the decorum and everything else about it that we have.
You have to let people speak.
Everything we have set in place is still.
Correct.
Still valid.
And that's for all public meetings.
Kim? Dale?
Nothing in
Trent?
Nothing, just congratulations on this new retirement.
Thank you, appreciate it. Ben?
I have no data.
No.
Nick?
Number one, this is awesome. This is great. Thank you, Chris, for seeing the cherish company. Just we talked about, we went to the pool in McCook. Guys get a chance. There's an open invitation for any one of us if you're in McCook. Stop in under there, take a peek at it. It's kind of an eye opener for Ben and I and Lola went. Their blueprints, it looks huge in the drawings they have. It's not that big. I mean, our pool's bigger than that whole get up they've got. So, I don't really know what else. Take a peek at it and start something to think about.
The thing that impressed me was the people, they were on top of everything. So they said groundbreaking to finish was like 11 months. So, and they were building right on the existing property of where the old pool was, or was it one time?
Yeah, the pool was there, yeah.
So they just shut it down, started, and they're open within years, so.
You would miss a year with the 11th month.
Right.
You know, conversation with Kim and I, it's like, so yeah, the pool would close like here, and then you would break ground, and then it would be almost a full year without a pool. It'd be the tail end, like they're supposed to open in July, I think is what he said.
And that's for a smaller pool.
That's for a smaller pool. But I've seen other pools, smaller, take longer. I've seen bigger pools, gallon wise, size wise, just. So, I mean, it was one body of water, but it looked like different segments. So it had a nice little lazy river, 25-meter lap pool with diving boards, 3 slides. One of them was a family slide, so you can, instead of trying to cram down a little tube with your kid, it's go down. One side was a figure 8, one was a speed slide. The 0 entry, there was different things for the younger kids to do in that 0 entry. So it's not like there's nothing going on, it's just like our kiddie pool, there's nothing in it. So you get water cannons, slides, kind of like our splash.
24 pool is what it was.
Yeah, I mean, it's like taking our splash pad and shoving it in a pool. So it is, but something to keep in the back of your minds. We've got other pools that company's done, and so, and they were all of them very friendly, answered questions. I've been emailing the VP, and he's been very on the ball. I asked a question, it's back within a few, I'd say an hour or so. So it's kind of a good deal.
And Chris, we just went to get information.
Yeah.
We're not gonna surprise you with anything.
Oh, I'm not worried about it.
Him and I've already had it. So
Yeah,
we've already had this discussion. So I do think, and I've had a lot of people, I've mentioned it outside the community, like, oh, yes, yes, yes. So, you know, if we modernize our pool, I think it would be good. But get involved with that first.
Yeah.
That's it.
Nothing for me.
Nothing. I just have a question. Are any of these pools in here 50-meter pools? Are they all 25-meter?
He didn't tell us what they were. So,
And he wasn't quite sure when I said it's 25 or 50-meter, and he said, sometimes they go by yards, but then it becomes meters. And I don't know that, so.
I will tell you, Stacy, most of the pools they build now are 25 meters, and they just double up on their
Yeah,
now.
they just have the rest.
Yeah.
they said, if you're ever in McCook, seriously, just go hit them up. Not this guy, but the superintendent there was pretty cool.
Yeah, they're all great.
So,
And they're very inviting and friendly and willing to help with anything equipment and move along in that direction.
All right. As Trent mentioned, I have given up my day job as of last Friday. I don't know what that means, other than I'm retired from the daily grind. And I appreciate those that I saw the other night. As far as the pool goes, along with the auditorium and the library, and I've talked about this before, but we might be wanting to think about maybe a priority. We're pretty close to having the ball fields done, and so what do we want to do for the next one? Chris and I have talked about there's some opportunities with possibly the auditorium. I think you had some potential grant money for some, which would, if we got that, we do the study that could take us to the next level with larger grants. We're still waiting to hear back from the library board as to which direction they want to go. And now with the pool, and these are all great projects. I think these are all things that we could look into. It's just, how do we want to prioritize it? So, might be thinking about that. I don't know how we go about doing that, but at least be thinking about it. Maybe at some point discuss it. Maybe discuss it within yourselves or whatever.
question, do we have a report on the pool, how it will work this year? I mean, are any major problems or anything?
When they shut it down last year, there was no issues, so.
Yeah.
You know, that's what swimming pools, until you start to put them back together in the spring, you're not quite sure how it's gonna go.
You don't know it's frozen, you don't know it's broken.
I mean, there could be issues and there could be nothing, so we'll know within the next month or so when we start.
You
going
could be
in.
running it a month and something
Yeah,
breaks.
yes.
Right, so,
Like all plumbing.
yeah.
Well, we temporarily fired ours up real quick, I think it was 38 quick fixes.
You're.
It's a crapshoot.
38. That's not enough.
And you counted, right?
That's what it's like.
All right. Great meeting. That was nice.
Where's Tony?
He had talked to him this morning, and he said because there was no agenda, he wasn't probably gonna show up.
Mayor told him not to show up.
He
I just
said,
noticed it, I'm like,
well, that's right, we didn't have any place to put him yet.
Where's,
anyway, so.
where's Kim?
I can tell you, I'm trying to
Ryan?
get a hold of me at the beginning of next week, you will probably not